Hi there, my name is Grandmaster Nick Pert, and I've done a DVD on the Classical Dutch. The Classical Dutch is a very aggressive and interesting opening for black, in my opinion. You get some big attacking chances and lots of the variations. It's quite risky, very double-edged. The theory is not particularly well developed because there probably haven't been many top grandmasters that actually play the Classical Dutch, but there have been several players that have experimented from time to time, and I think it really offers a lot of attacking potential for black, and come up with quite a lot of new and interesting ideas. We've looked at what's been offered so far by various authors, which is obviously normally very good quality, and tried to push it on to the next level and provide a complete black repertoire. So I think maybe I'll just start off by going through some of the variations, just show you the lines which will be coming up, and give you a bit of a flavour of what might be expected in a DVD. So the Dutch starts after d4, black plays f5. You can actually reach a Classical Dutch playing the move 1 e6. So if you're a French defence player, for example, you can actually reach it and cut out some of the sidelines, and we've actually got a chapter on that as well. After d4, f5, there's various sort of second move tricks that white could try here, whether he tries to play e4, for example, or which is a Staunton gambit, or maybe queen d3. Bishop g5 is another option. Knight c3, and lots of other different second move sidelines which white can try, and we've tried to cover them in quite a lot of detail as well. So hopefully that gives black a good repertoire against all those different options. There's also setups involving the London system, which is becoming more popular now, putting the bishop on f4, and setups where white's playing an early e3 and trying to sort of develop his pieces, his bishop to d3 and his knight to f3, these kind of setups as well. So we looked really quite comprehensively at all the different possibilities that white, well, not all of them, but as many as possible, that white might try against the Dutch. So the main line tends to go, well, there's actually quite a flexible move order. White can play with g3, so you can play g3, and or you can play knight f3 or c4, quite a lot of different ways of reaching the same line. And it's similar for black. Black also can reach the main line in different ways as well. So play knight f6, bishop g2, e6. We've looked also at setups involving knight h3 as well, and that's a line which I tried once or twice before. But c4 is really the main setup. I'm putting the knight on f3. So c4, bishop e7, knight f3, castles, castles, and then the Classical Dutch starts with the move d6. And here there are, again, several options for white. The main line is definitely knight c3. There's other lines which we've looked at as well, b3, b4. We've looked at lines where white didn't play c4, tried to delay playing c4. Other kind of various options which white might go for. But yeah, knight c3 is the main line, and I'm actually recommending a line with knight e4. After knight e4, I guess the critical variations are either knight takes e4 or queen c2, and again covered those in quite a lot of depth as well. Hopefully this gives more or less a kind of complete repertoire for black who want to play. If you want to play the Classical Dutch, we also looked at a couple of other ways of reaching the Dutch. If white plays, for example, knight f3, and then you want to play f5, looking at some of the sidelines such as 2e4 or maybe 2d3 followed by e4, just to try and give you a complete repertoire against knight f3 players. And also, if we go back to the start, against the English as well, c4 and f5, and we've looked at different ways to play if white is an English player. So it really should be kind of full repertoire against d4, knight f3 or c4, a whole kind of classical Dutch setup, with lots of original analysis, but also taking into consideration some of the analysis which has been done before, and just trying to move it on a little bit. Obviously some very strong authors in the past, but I think this is really the sort of most up-to-date version of the Dutch at the moment. So hopefully it gives you a full repertoire. It's great for attacking chess. You know, lots of very exciting black victories have come through the Dutch. I played it a lot when I was younger. So for many years I played the Dutch when I was around international master level strength, and it's an opening which, you know, have a lot of good memories from as well. So hopefully you'll enjoy playing the Dutch as well, and you'll buy the DVD.